How I saved over $4,500 a year by reducing living expenses. In this video, we are going to talk about how to reduce living expenses and why it is so much easier than growing your income. Let's dive right into it. So in our simple financial cash flow, we're going to have two main columns, input and output. Input is where you're bringing money in, and output is where your money is going out, also known as expenses. We'll focus on the output column to see how we can better improve it and reduce our expenses. Let's think about this for a minute. What are our biggest expenses that takes money out of our pockets? Well, for most people, there's going to be housing, transportation, and food. It makes sense to look at where you're spending most of your money to try and tackle the issue at its core, right? Let's start by looking at housing. Well, for the ones who are lucky enough to still be living with your parents, luckily for you, this is free, so you can go ahead and ignore this part for now. For the rest of us, let's say you're renting a house for $500 per month. This means you're spending a total of $12,000 per year just on housing. Back when I was in university, the average cost of rent was probably around $500 per month. But this was the really first thing that I looked at to save money on because I knew how much it could have ended up saving for me. My main requirement back then for a house to rent was mainly the cost, as I knew that I didn't need a massive house with massive rooms to live comfortably. I ended up opting for a fairly small room for $400 each month, saving $100 each month, which added up to saving a total of $1,200 a year. Simply spend some time scouting for the best possible house deals and possibly considering downsizing your current living condition, and you could be saving a lot more. Transportation. If you happen to have a vehicle, you might be spending anywhere from $50 to $200 just on gas, and this doesn't even include any additional fees relating to your vehicle. Let's assume that you're spending $120 per month on your vehicle. This adds up to $1,440 each year. You could be easily saving anywhere from $300 to $500 per month just by choosing a vehicle which is more gas efficient. Think about whether you really need a super flashy car or a truck which eats up so much of your expense each month. Another option which I personally opt for was a mountain bike during my university time, which I bought from a bike charity shop that sells second-hand used bike for $200. By doing that, I easily saved over $1,000 just on fuel consumption, not to mention the free exercise which I gotten out of it as well. Food. Now once again, the amount you spend on food varies greatly, but let's assume that you're spending around $400 per month on food. This means $4,800 a year. To save on food, the best way to go about it is to buy food in bulk and look out for special deals and offers. Now I will admit that I'm a health and fitness advocate and I generally eat fairly healthy year round. And you can certainly eat healthy and still maintain a low cost to your food expenses. By buying chicken, frozen vegetables, rice, all in bulk, I was using around $200 per month. This meant another $2,400 saved per year. We can see that just by reducing your expenses, it is possible to save a lot of money. The examples and figures I have given can differ greatly for each individual and was provided to give you a vague idea on how much you can really make a difference by making little adjustments to your expenses. In my example, I would be saving more than $4,600 per year, which I plan to put mostly into my investments. There are so many more ways to save that I haven't covered in this video, but I hope that you have found this video helpful and I wish you all the best in your saving plans. Comment down below on your expenses and how you are saving money. That's all from me for now. See you all in the next video.